Bonjour et bienvenue de Square of Health. Je m'appelle Leslie Colvin. Je suis hôte de cette jare. Our physical health is just as important as every other aspect of our health because our bodies are vessels or instruments that are used to deliver a certain message or perform a certain action. But if our bodies are ill or unkept, or if we're not being mindful of the actions that we are performing, how powerful will our delivery be? Now, I believe that 2020 is the year of action. While we're here on Earth, it's important that we make this journey as important as possible because it's just a pit stop on the way to our next destination. Now, some of us were born blessed enough to know what it is that we love, what we want to do, and where we want to go, while others have to look and search for what it is that they were sitting here to do. While we're on this journey, it's imperative that we understand that next to our thoughts, our actions are just as important because they are what lead us to our predetermined destination. Now, while I've been away from you guys, I've been on a quest myself. Not really to find what it is that I want to do, but finding a way to get there. So before I began the interactive corner, I did a video where I gave you guys a bit of a backstory about who I was, where I was coming from, and where I wanted to go. And then in the last video of the interactive corner titled Room to Grow, I told you all that there were areas that I needed to see myself grow in. There were certain aspects that I wanted to gain and embrace. And this is all in the end of 2019. So here we are in 2020. I began to understand that me attaining certain attributes would help my progression when it came to reaching my goals. But I was still kind of lost as far as how I was going to get there. So like I said, that was the end of 2019. Here we are in 2020. I got my mindset, I'm not going to say it's strong, but I was building that strong mindset that I needed, but I'm still looking like, how am I going to get there? What do I need to do? So my best friend, she sent me a motivational speech by Earl Nightingale. It's titled How to Achieve Greater Success and Happiness. And it's funny because as I continue this journey, the Square of Health journey, I'm starting to see how everything ties in together and how I am subconsciously moving towards my predetermined goal. So in the video titled Room to Grow, I talked about 4 things that I was harping over that I needed to make those things my main focus if I wanted to get where I was going. Faith, balance, self-love, and patience. Now, in the motivational speech titled, what did I say it was? How to achieve greater happiness, how to achieve greater success and happiness. He spoke about how our mindsets are important and how we need to have faith in our goals. We need to have faith in ourselves. We need to practice patience while we're on our way to reaching those goals. We need to balance the outside world with the things that are going on inside of us. How we needed to love ourselves enough to trust ourselves and have faith in ourselves. And like I said, it's funny because these are 4 things that I was teaching myself last year. So on top of him saying that it's important to adopt those attributes into your mindset, following our thoughts is our actions, So like I said, I'm sitting here and I knew what it is that I needed to do. I knew, but I wasn't moving. I wasn't connecting myself with other individuals who had the same goals as me. I wasn't even taking the steps into the direction that I wanted to go in. I just sat there with a thought, So he said that if you want something bad enough, if that's all you think about all day, if you pray on it, you believe in it, you know that is what you want. You feel it in your core, in your very being that these things are what you want, then you will certainly attain them over time. But what are you doing over time to attain those goals? What are you doing over time to attain that dream of yours, that dream job, that dream car, your dream family. What are you doing? I wasn't doing anything. So he said that I had to live as if I already achieved everything that I wanted to achieve. I had to work, push myself in that direction. I had to, if you guys don't know, I am a broadcast specialist. I want to have my own talk show. I want to be a well-known writer, a well-known movie producer. Those are the things that I want to do. I also want to go to France this year. So that's why I opened this video speaking the little bit of French that I know. I'm learning with French with Alexa here on YouTube. Now, my talk show, that's where you guys come in. That's where this YouTube channel comes in. I am the host of this TV show, The Square of Health, you know. Me wanting to be a well-known writer, I began to network and associate myself with people who need professional writing, people who need creative writing, people who need interviews done for their websites or any content that they need. I am working towards my goals. Therefore, I know that I can achieve them, you know? So, this is the biggest segment of the Square of Health. I plan to bring on as many people as I can who are using their bodies positively, you know, to manifest their dreams, basically, you know? So, I said all of that to say, you guys, if you want something, think about it, dream about it, pray about it, and then work for it. Okay? Till again, au revoir.
Firefighters in Australia are calling the danger from wildfires there unparalleled. There are more than 60 fires burning along Australia's east coast.
The first case of the deadly coronavirus making its way to the U.S.
The CDC is predicting more than 180,000 deaths in the U.S.
I guess there is no one to blame. We're living in the
Racial tension is rising across the United States.
same again.
This is a message from Anonymous. Police brutality and murder is a widespread problem in the United States.
It's the final countdown.
President Trump has just been impeached.
World War III is beginning to trend on social media.
Conspiracy theory that connects 5G technology with coronavirus.
Look at that thing, dude. There's a whole fleet of them. Oh my gosh.
I am officially declaring a national emergency.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Square of Health, and also welcome to 2021. Now today I am here to discuss a few things. Number one, I just want to apologize though for my absence and my lack of participation on my channel. I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with this statement, but 2020 got a hold of me, and yeah, I just couldn't find it within myself to create content, so I apologize, you know. But the last video that I recorded for the Square of Health was the video that you guys just watched previous to this, and that was just like a little intro opener to the physical corner, which was up next. But the world literally was stopped in its tracks, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure everybody can attest to this, but last year was kind of, the beginning of the year was just like it's like we thought we knew what we were going into, but then, you know, as that carpet rolled out, it was kind of like, the fuck is we doing here, you know? So, like I said, today I am here, I am back, I am ready to speak, I'm ready to share, and, you know, ready to get this thing going. Now, in the last video, I spoke about how our actions are just as important as our thoughts. they're the next step when it comes to manifesting our thoughts and our wants and our needs and all those things. So yeah, I had a plan. I had a whole bunch of things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, a whole bunch of activities planned for us to do, but I don't know, I lost motivation, I lost direction, and I blame now on my on everyone's inability to fully reach out and express themselves. Like, I feel like the pandemic kind of put us in a bubble, and once the world stopped, we were only given so much, and a lot of people became very dependent on the little that they were given. And with that dependency came a lack of stimulation, a lack of motivation, a lack of, you know, productivity, and I felt it, you know, I felt it. Shit, a lot of stuff happened last year, you know. I was diagnosed with COVID, and I was one of the people who had it in the first round, so everybody, you know, just thought that you was trifling when you had it. Like, oh, you don't take care of yourself, how the hell you catch that, you nasty, I don't want to be around you. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. But, you know, nobody wanted to have anything to do with you if you had it. So I kind of felt alone, you know. I was scared. Shit, I thought I was gonna die, because this is when it was looked at as a death sentence, you know. Fast forward, I was dealing with matters that has to do with my emotions versus my ego. Learned hella lessons in that department. And then I also even found my own business venture, you know. It's like I said, while we were dealing with it, 2020 looked like a hot mess, but looking back in hindsight, and I don't mean any disrespect, I don't mean any ill intent when I say this, but in hindsight, 2020 was kind of a blessing in disguise for a lot of people, you know. Not only were a lot of people able to discover themselves, find out things about the world, about history, about Mother Nature, but they were also able to fund themselves, because like I said, 2020 stopped us all in our tracks. So that left a lot of people without money, so you had to go and get your own, you know. I feel like we also, I feel like we experienced a bit of an enlightenment. You know, I feel like there was a shift in our existence. I feel like there was a lot of exchanging going on. I feel like there was a lot of upliftment. I feel like through all the smoke, we were able to see the mirrors and see our true selves, you know. So like I said, I'm here, I'm back, I'm feeling more powerful than ever. I'm, you know, ready to speak my mind, I'm ready to speak my emotions. I just want to be transparent, I want to share, I want to learn, I want to grow, I want to exchange with you guys, you know. We outside, as you can see, we outside, you know, we gonna be getting to it this summer, we gonna be getting to it this season. So stay tuned and tap in when it's time.